Hey, stop selling chiropractic. Man, that is so frustrating. Don't you feel like sometimes you're selling, you're convincing, you're pushing, you're pulling them, you're giving information, and it feels like you're selling chiropractic? Well, don't you think chiropractic should be the last thing we're trying to sell? Now, I get it. You say, hey, well, Fred, we're selling it because they give us money. I totally get it. And money creates a reciprocal exchange. That is a value exchange. It's really an energy and emotional exchange. And I know you. I know that we agree on that. However, for the first 11 years of practice, I always felt like I was selling, I was convincing, and that was the patient education model, giving you information and hoping you get it. And sometimes people did, and sometimes, a lot of times, I was staring at the back of their head as they left with some excuse. Now, if you're a person, you're tired of selling, you're tired of convincing, and you would like to empower people to live the lifestyle of chiropractic with their family that affects generations and you create a legacy, that's a whole nother different strategy. That's changing beliefs. And one day when I said, I'm no longer selling chiropractic, I want them to come to me and ask myself a powerful question. How do I get them to think about chiropractic like I do? Then it's like, oh my God, I have to completely rewire their brain. And then there was another question, man, if Tony Robbins was a chiropractor, do you think chiropractic would be different? Every time I ask that question, people unanimously say yes. And I just thought, well, then why don't we do what he does? So I've studied now for 27 years NLP, human behavior, how Tony takes person from suicide into breakthroughs. And I applied that to day one to change belief systems. This is actually an empowerment communication system, not an information communication system. Hey, are they going to get the information on chiropractic? Absolutely. So I'm going to give you a couple quick tips here, and I take these from the Perfect Lifestyle Boot Camps. Boot Camp 1, where we get them to I want to change my life right now, and then the Perfect Retention Boot Camp, where we get them through all time and money objections, and then keep them for generations to create a legacy. Well, what's one of those tips? First of all, they have to get the principle. They got to get their spinal cord as your lifeline. It's not just anatomy, it's identity. Like in our pre consultation, that's what we say. Spinal cord moves energy, brain moves energy down the spinal cord like a river, carries energy to all the organs. All the organs are totally dependent, one, to keep you alive, right? People come alive, but they're not healthy. Two, to keep you healthy. Now, the amount of energy that goes to the spinal cord is going to determine whether you're in the state of health or the state of disease. Let me show you what determines your health or disease. And that's when we go into subluxation. Now, they've been a bunch of other chiropractors. Did your other chiropractor tell you this? When the doctor gave you the asthma inhaler, did he talk to you about the accident you got into 6 years ago that's going to weaken the nerves to the lungs and set you up for asthma? Did they tell you on your allergies when they gave you shots that there's a relationship between spinal structure, the immune system, and allergies? Now, if you don't want to say that, go to Elite Coaching LLC, get the Back to Health book. It's full of medical studies that show medical studies, top medical research journals that show the relationship between spinal structure, the energy through the spinal cord, and disease, even in early lifespan. So check that out. So what are the two things? One, they got to get the principle. They got to understand it's their life. It's not just their health. Two, what they weren't told. That's the transference of trust. Hey, DM me below because what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a flow chart. Hey, it's a small manual. It's about 20 pages that I wrote that can take you down how to change their beliefs, how to empower them, and it'll show you exactly how to do that. Send me a DM. I'm just wrapping up the end of the manual. I'll give you a copy for free. So put hashtag change beliefs. Give me a few days and I will send you the manual for free. It'll be a game changer. All right, let's make more difference in chiropractic healthcare this year than ever before. Love you guys.